Hi, thank you very much for coming down here and to speak. Really appreciate it. And I want to thank Gina and gang for asking me to come down. So it's really cool. Yeah. So first off, I'd just like to say that it's pretty damn brave to have a bravery conference with 7 guys and no women. That is a bold statement. That's how you do it. So that wasn't the reason. No, I got it wrong. Sorry. Actually, I was asked to fill in for Colleen DeCourcy because she said she was busy. A big new business thing or something like that. She's not sitting right over there. So I think this was all a big joke to get me in trouble with Cindy Gallup. So I think that's what it was. Yes. So I'm going to speed through this because I'm pretty sure Cindy's going to come in and try to chop my head off. So here we go. Yeah, okay. Again, thank you very much for coming down, and great, thank you for having us here. I'm just going to give you a little intro, kind of talk about why we're here. So we want to talk about bravery. And I'm kind of feel like talking about how to be braver and maybe why to be brave, but I really don't feel like talking about what bravery is. I think that's been said a lot. I'm sure we'll get some ideas, down the line about what bravery is, but I actually think everyone knows what bravery means. If you think back to the last time you had to be brave, or you had to do the right thing, or you had an opportunity to speak your opinion, and you took the lazy coward's way out. And I can think of that right now, a couple days ago. And that feeling that you get when you do that. So you know when you're not brave. So I'm assuming if you know when you're not brave, you know when you're supposed to be brave. But you know what that feels like too. It's a really good feeling, no matter how big or small it is, when you simply kind of realize that what you think as an individual person matters and should be said, and that you have value, and you move forward with what's right. That's a really good feeling. So again, I think we all know what bravery is. But we also know why we should be brave. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we don't know why we should be brave. Why don't we all just, as I've been told many times, just shut up and do what you're told, right? Why don't we just do that? I gotta tell you, life would be a lot easier if we just shut the hell up and did what we're told. There'd be a lot less work. There'd be a lot fewer seminars. Just cruise along. Why? I don't know. I can give you, my personal opinion and some things that I've kind of noticed. So why should we be brave? And my first reason is because. Why not? Looks like fun. Let's be brave. Right? Looks better than being safe. Maybe we're brave to piss off the people who want us to shut up. I know that's a reason of mine sometimes. Some people want to be brave, and they want to do brave work because they don't like that horrible feeling that you get when you don't defend your own beliefs. Some people want to do brave work because, like I said before, it means that what you think as an individual matters, and that's a good feeling. When you do brave work, it means that you actually have some value. And then a big reason to do brave work is because it adds value to the world. You're adding something, you're giving something back. If we focus on the industry, on advertising, the answer is actually kind of simple. Brave work means it's different and it's original, and original ideas sell the most stuff. I think it's kind of that simple. They get noticed and they communicate better. So does anybody in the world believe that boring and safe will get someone to do something different, to buy more, to choose your brand? I don't think so. So that's why we should be brave. There's a trick though, right? Original ideas are unproven. There's no data to back them up. And you are taking a bit of a risk. And there's that whole risk-reward thing. Do I want to be safe and get the 1% yielding savings account, or do I really want to invest and do something great? And my last reason for doing something brave is simply because the highs of making something great far outweigh the lows of failing. every single time. It just feels better, and failure, you just get back up and you try it again. Which kind of leads me to how to be brave. It's going to get kind of preachy, and I apologize about that, but just my feelings on how to be brave, how I get up the nerve to do something that I believe in. The first way for me is to be inspired, and I'm here tonight, honestly, to be inspired by the people you're going to hear talk tonight. I hope you are too. It's an incredible panel, regardless of gender, all with amazing examples of creative bravery. Because I need to be reminded why I should be brave. I think bravery needs a push, and I need the inspiration that I'm going to get tonight. Hopefully it works for you. So how else can we be brave? Work hard and develop a talent and an original POV so you can add something to the world. If you don't have any talent or any value, go get some. It's not impossible. You just have to do a little bit of work. Another way to be brave is I ran across this saying a while back, and it really stuck to me. So I'll ask you to remember this. This is a fancy quote from Henrik Ibsen, playwright, and it's, "The majority is always wrong, and the minority is rarely right." That really stuck with me. When it comes to our world of creativity and ideas, I know for a fact that this is true. When you let a committee decide what is right, you get that heinous clock countdown thing in Union Square. You know that thing? The sun and the silver, right? So why should we be brave? Because don't do that, okay? It's the 14th, right? I think that thing is. Yeah. So anyways, if you believe this quote, that the majority is always wrong, the minority is rarely right, what that means is that great ideas always come from small groups of people and from individuals, and there will always be a majority that will try to kill your ideas. It always happens. And that's a hard, sometimes lonely place to be. And again, it's much easier to shut up and do what you're told. But screw that, right? The good thing is that brave work is infectious. I think we've all experienced that. It always starts with a small group of people that take the chance, and then it spreads because people want to be around great work. Yeah, sometimes you need somebody to start it. You really need the brave one to start it, but once you start it, it's really infectious. Pete and Winston and Tor and Kling are all people that have infected every agency that they've worked at with bravery. And tonight they're going to talk about how they made brave work, and some of them will introduce you to people who've inspired them. One other way how to be brave is to question everything. When the majority's ganging up on you, giving you all the reasons you can't make your idea, here's an easy question. It's really easy to remember. Here's the question you ask them when they tell you these things. It's one word, so, S-O with a question mark. It throws them off. It messes with their synapses. You get them on their back feet so you can make your idea. And I thought we'd do some audience participation tonight to show how it works. So I'm going to say something to kill your idea, and when I point, everyone just asks, "So?" Okay? So I'm going to point, and everyone goes, "So." All right, here we go. The client hates that idea. So. We'll get sued. So. You will offend people. So. They will think you're the scum of the earth. So. If you try to film that piece, they will probably shoot you in the head and bury you in an unmarked grave. So. I might not have said so to that last one, but you guys are a lot braver than I am, so good way to go. So enough of me, let's get started. We're going to begin in the world of advertising with Pete and Winston. Then we're going to go to a rather personal story, actually, about a photographer and his daughter. Tor will introduce Wyatt with a great story. And finally, we'll span the globe with stories of guns, drug lords, and heavy metal music. Jeff Kling will introduce Suroosh Alvi, he's co-founder of Vice.